I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. Out with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 just with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. All of that talking, bitch, let's get it cracking. Yeah.
Every time we have a moment to get better, we must maximize the moment. I expect it.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Sports Noise Media. I'm here with my partner, Mike, aka Bama Bull, man. How you doing tonight, man? On this Resurrection Day.
Happy Easter to all, man, out there, man. Ready to get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. Get these fireworks jumping, man.
Already. We're going to jump right into this first topic. First topic, man. Wilder edge out Shador. Man, it was a good fight. It was a back and forth fight. Man, hands was being thrown. It's type fight that you want to see, type fight that you pay for to see. Like I said, it was just all around good fight, back and forth. He wanted a split decision. I just think at this point, man, I think I see two more fights in Wilder's future, and I think he should retire after them two fights, man. Either if he get those two fights back to back, or he get one. The first one is Joshua. That's kind of unfinished business. In a sense, I really don't want to see it because that really supposed to happen about 5 years ago. And I do want to see him get a shot at Usyk for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was a good fight, man. Something to watch. What you got on the fight, Mike? Did you get a chance to catch the fight?
I caught like half of it. Then the rest of it, I seen like highlights and stuff like that. But it came on early, man. You know, they was fighting in England and stuff.
You know.
So it came on a little earlier than I thought. I thought it was gonna come on a little later, but I forgot it was in England. So the time was a little different. But man, I really enjoyed the fight, man. You know, they really gave a good fight, man, between each other. It was a straight up what you call a slug. Defense, man. And Wilder, man, we already know he a slugger. He fighting another slugger. I'm not too familiar with the other cat, but this is my first time ever seeing him fight. But from what I heard, Usyk said he gave him his toughest fight. So, you know, that says a lot for Usyk to say about Buddy and stuff. But and you know, Wilder, you know, Buddy, they came in here as good friends. They were friends and stuff, but in the end, man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man, for real. And Wilder took care of business, bro. He took care of business, and man, he needed that, bro. Because if another L would have came on his belt, that would have been it for a while, man. So I'm glad he came out victorious. Like I say, two aggressive fights, somewhat similar styles. I like how Wilder established his jab during this fight because normally he don't establish the jab. He just be looking for the right hand all the time. So I think he did a good job establishing the jab. And them ropes saved though, but a couple times, man, because he supposed to been out the ring more than one occasion. But I'm like you, bro. I think Wilder got like two more fights in him. I definitely want to see him fight Joshua. I know you don't want to see it, but I do. I've been saying Joshua been ducking old buddy for 5 years straight, and it's time, bro. Even though they older, but it's something that need to get scratched off the list regardless, bro. Between them two, like it's definitely unfinished business. Even one of them fight without them having that fight, so it'd be good for both of their careers. It's gonna get it over with, Joshua, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop running. Go on get a man what he want. Wilder been calling you out for years. Go on get him what he want. And Usyk been saying he want Wilder. He want to fight Wilder. So
Hold
If
on 1
I can
second.
put
Like
it up,
you turned into a robot. You froze now, bro.
I'm back on.
Yeah, but you're still kind of blurry.
Okay, then let me know when I'm good.
Come a little closer to the camera. Yeah, you good now. You good now.
Okay. So yeah, but if Wilder can pull both of those off, man, it'll definitely cement his name in the legacy, man. He already got a good name, aside from the Fury, the Fury debacle. But if he can put up
Yeah.
2 victories off, man, that'll be a feather in his hat, man, and it'll cement them as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, man.
Yeah, especially if he beat Usyk, because at this point, Usyk is the best heavyweight of this generation right now.
Nah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
he done went through everybody. He done took
Mm-hmm.
out Joshua twice. He done took out Fury twice. Like, ain't too much for him to do. The only person he hasn't fought is Wilder. So to
And
me,
Wilder, yeah.
it's kind of in the sense they kind of need each other. It'll be a shame if Usyk have done everything he'd done and he haven't scratched Wilder off his list. And it also give Wilder another shot, you know what I'm saying, to become champion again. I know that's one of the things that he really want. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, salute, you know what I'm saying, the Alabama representative. Yeah,
Bomb
man, just hope he
Squad.
get back in there. Yeah, Bomb Squad. Yeah, we're gonna get to this next one though. Austin Reeves and your boy Luka, they out for the remainder of the season. I mean, if y'all don't know by now, Mike, he's a slash Laker fan. He's really a Bron fan. So by way of Bron being on the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? He's a Laker fan for the time being. And we're gonna see how that go next year. But as of now, we're talking about his team, the Lakers. With all that being said, man, how do you feel about y'all these injuries coming at the end of the season, going into the playoffs, when everything was just clicking? Y'all just came off a 9-game winning streak, and y'all had a lot of momentum, and we got a couple more weeks of regular season and playoffs when it start, and your 2 guys go down, man. I watched the game tonight with Bron. They hung in there for a while. It was a high-scoring game. That's the type of game that Bron don't need to be playing. How you think it's going to affect y'all, if any, going into the playoffs?
Tremendously, as an understatement. It's tremendously as an understatement, man. Somewhere, man, I don't know, man, Nico Harrison or something, or Anthony Davis, they put some kind of voodoo on us or something, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm up in arms with it. I can't believe it, bro. I'm shocked. I'm bamboozled. I feel bamboozled. I feel discombobulated. Man, there's too many words in the dictionary where I feel right now. It's crazy, bro. I just can't believe it, bro. 'Cause like you said, man, just can't believe it, bro. Like I can't believe this happened to us, bro. At the end, bro, right when everything was clicking, bro, and it seems like, and we really like we could have made a run, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't saying we could have won the championship. I ain't saying that we could have beat OKC or the Spurs, but besides that, I felt like we was gonna make a deep run, man. But nah, I ain't got no. I know I might get killed for this, but I ain't got
You
no
lost
hope,
our
bro.
hope, bro?
Come on, bro. Let's be. Come on now, bro. I know I got to keep it, a certain kind of way because we analysts at this. But man, let's be real, bro. Bro, we dead man walking right now, bro. We dead man walking, bro. Like we dead man walking, bro. We done, bro. Yeah, ain't gonna stick a
This
fork in us,
man
bro. We
lost
done, bro.
all hope. You lost
Hell
all hope
yeah.
like that.
Hell yeah. Like what? I ain't at this point, bro. Man, I'm looking for for the next year, Brian on the
Y'all
Cavs,
getting out
bro.
the
You said we get out the first
Y'all get out the
round.
first round?
Man, we be lucky we get
On
out the
action.
plane, man. We lucky we get out the plane, bro. Like, yeah, we done, bro. We done, bro. We done, bro.
You lost
You
all
know,
hope, bro.
I look, you know, hey, don't get me
What
wrong.
what's y'all first round matchup looking like?
If we go to say, man, the way it's looking, so the niggas might take us for the third spot right now because the niggas ain't too far behind with the Lakers. So,
Yeah, I
I
was
think
looking
it's
at
what
that
about.
earlier today.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like 6 games left. I think it's about 6, 7 games left in the
Yeah.
season. That's enough ground for the niggas to overtake us in the third spot. And if that happened, then let me see who will we be playing. I know the Rockets 6. So who is 5? Man, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to think who is 5 because
Yeah.
I know it's Lakers 3, Lakers 4, and the Rockets 6. I can't think who in the 5th spot right now. But whoever it is, man, we ain't got no shot, bro. We ain't got no shot to beat
Is
nobody,
it San
bro.
Antonio?
Nah, San Antonio number 2.
What's San Antonio at?
They
Number
number
2.
2. Yeah, it's
Y'all
OKC,
3. You number 1.
Spurs. I'm trying to think who is
It might be
5.
Houston. You don't think it's Houston?
Nah, it ain't Houston. Houston 6. I'm trying to think. I want to say it might be the Clippers, bro. I don't know. Whoever it is, though, we out of there, bro. Whoever it is, bro, it don't give it wouldn't give a damn. We were playing YMCA team, bro. We out of there, bro. We out of there, bro. Like, come on, bro. We ain't got no, we ain't got no hope, bro. Like I said, at this point, man, it's a hell of a way to end Bron's
Timberwolves.
career with the Lakers. Ah, yeah, we done,
At
bro.
this point, y'all be
Yeah, we
matched up
done.
with the Timberwolves in 16.
Yeah,
That's if y'all stay at 3, though.
we ain't gonna stay at 3, bro.
Yeah, the 5th seed is Houston, bro. The 5th seed is Houston.
Oh, they must have just overtook Minnesota. Then that's probably like a seesaw type of thing, bro. Well,
If the playoffs started today, it'll be OKC versus a play-in, San
right,
Antonio versus a play-in team, and
right,
then
right.
it'll be
Us going
LA
against the
versus Minnesota and Houston going against the Nuggets.
Nuggets. Either way it go, bro. We done, bro. We done, bro. Yeah, like it's a messed up way, man, for LeBron to end his LA career. Cause we all know, you know, the obvious, bro. This is LeBron last year as a Laker. You will see him as a Cleveland Cavalier next year. Man, as far as the injuries, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like Luka got a grade 2 hamstring. That ain't nothing you can just come back off of. And what's the injury Austin Reeves got? Because that was crazy. Oh yeah, he got a oblique injury with his ribs. So, man, them two injuries you just can't come back off of, man. And who to say
Yeah, that
they gonna come back
hamstring
at
thing.
him? That's tricky as hell, bro. That Luka hamstring is very tricky, and it's messed up, man, because it really ruined his chances of possibly winning the MVP. And I don't know, he's probably still gonna win the scoring title at this point, but it really put a black cloud on Luka season, bro, because he did so good this season, probably his best season as a pro. And for it to end like this, man, it's crazy, bro. Like at this point, we gotta just call it what it is. A 41-year-old LeBron James as the first option. We got Hachimura. We got Aiden. Come on, bro. Up and down Aiden. And it ain't gonna
Bubba
Marcus
Dub,
Smart.
trash.
We out of there, bro. We out of there. Lariva, come on, bro. Like we out of there, bro. And at this point, we out of there, bro. Like, yeah, it ain't no hope, bro. Vince McMahon, bro, no chance in hell, bro. No chance in hell, bro. It's crazy, man, because him and Austin Reeves having career seasons, bro, and they both end on the same game like this, man. I don't know. Like they say, man, the basketball guys turn their face against us, bro. They turn their heads, bro. They turn their heads on us, bro. They seen we were clicking at the right time. It was beginning to be a scary sight. You know what I'm saying? Boys were getting a little scared to play us, man. But now, shoot, everybody lined up, man. They lined up like getting government cheese right now, man. Get them boys, man. It's over with, man.
Yeah,
Stick a fork in them, stick a knife in them, stick a plastic spoon. It's done.
you think y'all get swept?
Man, is that a word? Shit, swept, sweep, breast. We getting all that scrub. We getting everything, bro. We gonna get everything, bro. It's over with, bro. It's OV, man. It's OV. It's OV, man. Sorry,
Man,
Lakers fans. We on the Cleveland, man. On the Cleveland.
Man, let's get on this next one, man. We're gonna stick with your Lakers, man. Everybody is pissed off at Bron, man, for saying what he's saying about the cities. Stephen A. Smith, he kind of like lit the fire underneath the situation and made it worse than what it was. Me personally, man, I ain't got no problem with what he said. He said what he said, and what he said is the truth. They got a collage video out with like 10 NBA players saying the exact same thing and saying even things are worse than what he said. And on top of that, my boy was talking about walking across the street to the arena and got robbed. So anybody who said anything about what Bron said, bro, man, at this point, bro, you just a hater. Like, when it get to a point to, man, where this man say something that, like I said, they got a collage video of other NBA players, and not lower level NBA players. I'm talking about like Anthony Edwards, you know what I'm saying, Draymond Green type players, talking about the situation, saying that this the worst city to play in. It just is what it is, bro. Like, people get like the truth confused with something being bad. If it's bad and it's the truth, then either way, it's the truth. It ain't no way around it. It is what it is, man. But you being one of Bron's #1 fans or whatever, how you feel about not only this situation, but at the same time, like, I mean, bro can't even eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Somebody saying that, hey, you seen Bron eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich, he ain't tear the edges off. It's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Stephen A. kind of like fueled it up, but it's wild to me that, like I said, for bro to say what he said, and you got 90% of the NBA on tape video saying the same exact thing that he's saying, but at the same time, he is Bron. His word carry a little more weight. But this is a situation to where I'm not going to put that on him for his word carrying weight. You know what I'm saying? From the simple fact that it's just a simple conversation. What you got on that, Mike, man?
It's very unfair, bro. Like you say, whatever Bron do, good or bad, is gonna get magnified to the most. This is one of the situations, man, where it just get blown out of proportion, man, for nothing, bro. Like, for real, because like you say, it's more than he ain't the only one that said that. We talking about all the big names in the NBA that said the same thing, bro. He ain't say nothing different than what Kevin Durant said, Anthony Edwards, Draymond Green. The list go on and on and on and on. But just because it's Bron, they gonna hold that over his head, bro. And it's unfair, bro. So People need to get the stick out their ass, man, for sure. Um, just come on, man. It's just unbelievable, bro. Because what he's saying, like you said, it ain't like you say, oh, F Memphis, man, Memphis, suck my, something outrageous. He ain't say none of that. You know what I'm saying? The man said, all he said was, they asked him what the worst city that he played in, and the worst, the accommodation for hotels, yada yada, etc., bro. And he spoke the truth, bro. Like they say, everybody know Memphis the trenches, bro. No disrespect to Memphis, but everybody know that, I'd have been to Memphis before, bro. Like, yeah, bro, it is what it is, bro. I ain't been to where they been at, but I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know. I mean, it ain't a shot towards the city. He's speaking about the hotels and stuff like that. Like, man, if y'all feel that
man,
much
it's too
about it,
many people. It's too many people that's in his profession saying the same thing.
right?
That's my point.
So it
Like,
gotta be some
it's too
truth
many
to it.
people saying the same thing, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I mean, it's just mind-boggling, man. Some of the people that have spoken about upon this stuff, this situation, and how they magnify on that, i.e. Stephen Smith. I don't want to be the dead cow, but Stephen Smith is actually blowed me with that, man. Like I can't do nothing but shake my head, bro. Like, you made it worse than what it was, bro. Like, he did. Definitely did, bro. And I'm glad people like Matt Bourne spoke upon it, you know what I'm saying, spoke out on it.
Sure.
And it just really, like, check Stephen A, man, put him in his place, bro. Like, Stephen A is one of the GOATs, and when what he do, he's well respected. We all, idolize Stephen A, looked up to him, what we do. He's a big part of what people like us do. But at the same time, bro, you out of line, bro, for that, man. You really out of line. It's very unnecessary for you to even put a magnifying glass to that situation, because, you could have just said a couple words and been out. But for you to have a whole little thing about it, man, like, it's not to be respected, bro. It ain't even just because I'm a LeBron fan, bro. It's because you ain't say that when Durant said that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, when Anthony Edwards, you ain't put them on, you know what I'm saying, try to throw them under the bus like you doing Bron, bro. But being that you got a personal vendetta against Bron, it is what it is. We know it. That's why you did what you did, bro. But in all nationality, like, Bron ain't say nothing wrong, bro. He didn't speak as a whole for Memphis. He was just talking about playing in the situation, bro. That's just like if you asked us growing up, if you from where we from, Mobile, Alabama, you asked us, hey, what field that you hated to play on growing up and playing sports? We go, Tremere Park. Oh yeah, we hated playing Tremere Park, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would say that, bro. Ain't nobody finna go up and oh damn, Tremere Park this. Nah, it is what it is, bro. It's messed up field, man. It's just like the the Raiders. But I get any football player from back in the day, they'll tell you, what field did you hate to play on? The Raiders field, bro. They hated playing on that field, bro. It is a true statement, bro. So it's very unnecessary, bro, because it is what it is. It's true, bro. If you don't like it, y'all don't like it, go start a GoFundMe page, bro, and go build better hotels or something. I don't know, bro. But it is what it is, man. People be talking about being robbed, all kind of stuff, bro. It's bad, bro. It's bad, bro. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, bro. I don't. At the end of the day, man, sometimes, bro, man, people just be on one, man. Especially when a lot of times, man, when people got smoke for you, bro, they're not calculated about how they bringing stuff to you. With that being said, man, what Stephen A was saying, it shows that he got something going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about these people's personal life, whatever. We can only go by what we see. And for somebody to make that a big deal when, like you said, all these other top-notch NBA players, not lower-level players, came out and said something similar, said like 10 times more than actually what he said. Like,
Right.
if you actually go and watch the videos of what they said, it's horrible. They try to make it a black and white thing, whatever. I don't see
And
it
that's
that way,
crazy.
bro. You
Nah,
know what I'm
nah,
saying?
no.
I just look at it clear cut and dry. When all these other players saying the same thing, he want that same type of heat, man. And at some point, man, Bronner did enough, man, to be respected.
Yeah.
You know, everybody got their own personal goals and things of that nature, whatever, man. But I mean, he's one of them people, dog, that's well respected among our community, bro. And people like that, bro, you have to protect them, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
like what Stephen A. doing with what he's saying, it's just not right, bro. That's enough of that, man. The NBA got enough problems going on right now as we speak. And one of the main problems is, bro, everybody that's pretty much involved in the MVP race, bro, is real deal. Man down, man coming back from being down. It's all over the place, bro. We had a discussion about the MVP race on our last show. And since then, one of the main people, Luka, went down. It's like it's real deal a mess. And it's a mess based because some of the new rule changes, which
Yeah.
that's not really the mess part. It's just a simple fact that most players been hurt. And by them being hurt, the new rule changes affect that. At this point, man, whoever win MVP, in my personal opinion, is just going to win by default. And it's not real enough data to say this person was the best player that led his team to XYZ. You already know how I feel. The only person to me has stood tall is Jaylen Brown. He's the only person who has been consistent. He hasn't missed that many games. The games he have missed, it hasn't been because of injury. So at this point, who you feel is going to win MVP, Mike?
Man, nah, that's hard, bro. That's hard, bro. That just, man, I don't know. That's just, hey,
I'm
I
sticking
don't
with
know,
Jaylen
bro.
Brown.
That just saying like what you want to eat for Thanksgiving, turkey and ham, bro. It's, it's crazy, bro. It's it's crazy, bro. But
Wow.
Jaylen Brown definitely deserved it, bro. And it's crazy, even though all this going on, he still haven't been elevated. Like you would have thought his name would have elevated some.
Yeah.
But it still haven't been elevated, bro. Like at this point, it just seems like it's between SGA and Wemby, bro. It seems like they're them the only two standing. Jokic with an outside chance, but I don't
See,
think he got a shot.
I'll give it to Jokic before I give it to Wemby because
Yeah,
they just had
yeah,
a head to head. And
yeah,
Jokic
yeah.
kind of did like Wemby did his thing, but Jokic, he did him dirty for the win.
He did. He definitely did. That's why I say he got to them three coming on strong right now, man. It's coming down to the wire. But man, you know I don't want to do SGA like that, man, because the SGA is the favorite. You know he is the favorite right now, and a lot of people say he probably gonna win back to back, and it more than likely probably gonna be SGA, man. But at this point, you know, if Wemby keep doing what he doing, man, I give it to Wemby, bro. You know, even though I feel like Jaylen Brown should deserve way more consideration,
He
bro.
too young, man. He
Yeah,
too
but
young, bro.
you can't say that from a young standpoint. Because Derrick Rose won it when he was young. Brown won it when he was young.
But you listen to what you just said. The season that Derrick Rose had compared to what Wemby got going on, bro,
Yeah, it's
it ain't even
unbelievable.
close.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's not even close. And that's the main point that I'm making. It's like nobody is doing anything to stand out to be like, hey, you know, the only person that was on the trajectory was Cade Cunningham. The way he
Yeah,
was
for
playing,
sure.
bro,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
he was playing. Like, and he was playing
Mm-hmm.
playing consistent throughout the whole season.
Right.
But at this point, it's like, I mean, at this point, bro, they shouldn't even hand it out this year, bro.
Gotta hand it out though.
That's
You
how I
can't
feel,
say
bro.
that. She can't say that though.
If they, bro, you can't even sit on here and tell me who you think should win, bro. You telling me this person should win. You just sit here and told me that this person should win by default.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you saying at this point, bro, it's gonna be some disrespect going on, bro, when they hand that trophy out, bro. Because if they get a trophy to HGA, bro.
Man, look, I don't want to say it. I mean, but I'm 95% sure the SGA gonna win this again, bro.
Why he winning though? Tell me why he winning.
They got the best record. Yeah, he been the favorite for like the last down a month now. He been pouring it on strong. Him and Wemby, they been having strong performances over the last month. And I just think they just gonna give it to him again, man. Pretty much like how it was with Jokic. Jokic won back to back, bro. When he won back to back, a lot of people didn't feel like he supposed to won back to back, but I was one of them people. But he ended up winning back to back, and I think it's gonna be the same thing with SGA. Bro.
Yeah, man, it's a shame, dog, what's going on with the MVP. All the load management stuff, dog. It's crazy, bro, that like Bron was out at the beginning of the season, bro, but all these players breaking down mid-season. I mean, this man 42 years old, and this man playing all like I said, at the end of the season, he playing no sign of injuries and none of this type of stuff. These people, dog, they get picked off like they get sniped or some shit. But
yeah.
With that being said, man, we gonna soon to find out who's gonna be the MVP, bro. At this point, it really don't even much matter. So we're gonna segue to some NFL talk, man. Your boy Kirk Cousins, man. Money making Kirk. That's what we gonna start calling that boy. Money making Kirk. Kirk Cousins has just signed another massive contract. Me personally, it's a lot of people hating on him, man. But at the same time, he always has had himself in the right position to get them checks. Like, people can say what they want to say, man. Now, it's a difference between being in position and saying that he was worth all that money. But that part don't really matter because he was always in position to receive that check. Whether it was him being in free agency and the market for quarterbacks was trash, and he was the only one that stood out. But at the end of the day, you can't knock my man Kirk, money making Kirk. I think he's gonna make the Raiders better than Geno did because you can't get no worse than how Geno played last year, bro. You just can't. Like, Geno played like the other team had the game plan for every game. I don't know if Pete Carroll, he was just, you know what I'm saying, just that already all the way he had lost his mind, but it was bad for Geno. So I think with that being said, the Raiders, he's coming to be a bridge quarterback for either for this year's draft or next year's draft. So I just think he's a good addition. The money that he's getting paid, I mean, he's getting paid what the market is dictating him to get paid and whatever his agent worked out for him. But I don't really have no problem with bruh collecting these checks, man, because he put himself in position to collect these checks. At the point in time, every time he got paid, he never got paid like when he shouldn't have got paid. Every time he got paid, he was one of the, like right now, let's just take right now, for instance. He's getting paid right now because he's a veteran quarterback that just got released. And the teams that need quarterbacks are really, really bad quarterback. I mean, teams that can't really afford to just bring in a quarterback out of the draft and just throw them in the mix with no guidance, with no lead up because of how bad the teams is that's left, like far as the Raiders. So at the end of the day, he just always right time, right place. And Brian never did nothing wrong off the field and other things of that nature. That's another plus for him to keep himself in position to keep getting them bags. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I think he's a big upgrade over Geno. And I think this move right here is actually going to benefit the Raiders. They're going to get their money's worth out of Kirk, me personally, because either way it go, if they don't get a quarterback, he's good enough to lead them to some wins this coming up season. And if they draft a quarterback, he's good enough to bridge that gap until that quarterback is ready, or he's good enough to be there until next year. And who knows, if he play good this year, it's going to be better for the draft next year. So only time will tell. But like I said, at the end of the day, I think, bro, right place, right time. He deserved every penny he got. Can't everybody who's saying anything about him getting money, yeah, he don't have the certain things, but it's a lot of quarterbacks in the league that's making all his money, and he got longevity on his side. So that's how I feel about that, man. What you got on money making Kirk?
Man, Kirk cut that check, Cousins, man. That's he got a lot of name, man. Ain't like he got more money in the bank than Scrooge McDuck right now, man. So like, hey, man, Kirk does it again, man. I'm gonna say his agent does it again. Whoever, that's what I want to know. I just want to know who the hell his agent is, bro. Because whoever his agent is, and it's crazy. Nobody don't even know who his agent is. Like his agent has been playing behind the scenes, and
Kirk
just
might be his
putting
own agent.
Nah, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, dog. Hell no, man. That dude got the blueprint, man. I was looking at the quarterback earnings from quarterbacks of all time, and he number 4. He number 4, bro, and that's crazy. He number 4. I think Aaron Rodgers is 1. I think Peyton Manning, and then Tom Brady, of course, and then you got Kirk cut the check Cousins, bro, and that's crazy. And then he on the heels of Tom Brady right now. He about to pass up Tom Brady. To say that
if he's going through next year, he'll pass him.
He ain't gonna pass up Tom Brady. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But
if you judge it from the standpoint of the people he made more money than, or is you judging it from the standpoint of he was a right place, right time? Because Michael Jordan didn't make $100 million playing in the NBA.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got like, I ain't gonna call nobody trash, but you got a lot of players that made way more money than Michael Jordan made in the league. So it's the right place, right time. Like what's your point of view on the situation? Like, do you think he's scammed? He's scamming for the money? Do you think he deserved the money? Like where you at with it?
No, I don't think he deserved the money. Hell no. No. Like, you don't, bruh. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock him, you know what I'm saying? But no, do he deserve it? No. Hell no.
How you gonna say this, bro? How you gonna say this man ain't deserve the money, bro? Like,
playoff wins. Hold up. Playoff wins. Playoff wins, bro. How many playoff wins he got, man? How many playoff wins he got?
I mean, I'm not. Listen, I'm not
this is
saying that
for everybody, for the whole audience out there. I know it look messed up, but this is a big ass O right here. It's a big ass O, man.
But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, that for instance, my boy Dak been signed these $100 million contracts. He got playoff wins and all the things of this nature. I'm just giving you an example. So what I'm saying is that is the highest paid quarterback in the league, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
hasn't made to a championship since he been in the league. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
correct.
the question that I'm asking you is from your point of view, is you judging him saying he don't deserve it because his play, or he don't deserve it because of like what is it? Because to me, I can't just say the man don't deserve the money, bro. From the simple fact, like he's getting paid, like he's not doing nothing, bro,
Yeah, it's
outside
the
of the
market.
ordinary.
It's the market. I know what you're trying to say. It's the market, bro.
And
True.
he's getting paid. He's a starter. He's being a starter though to get paid like this.
I
It's one
get it.
thing they was paying him. Bro, it's real deal being paid to do a job, not
I
sit
get
on
it.
the bench. He paid to be a starter.
Let me ask you a question then. I know you said what you said about that. All right, how many top 5 finishes Kirk Cousins had in the MVP race? How many all pros he got? How many all pros he got? How many times he led the league in yard and passing in anything, goddamn, be honest. Just come on, bro. When have he ever been a top 10 quarterback? When have he ever been? Come on, bro. I keep going on and on and on, bro. Like I keep going on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know that. Even though you said what you said about Dak, and a lot of that is justified, true. But man, Dak has been in the MVP discussion, bro, a couple of times too, bro. And Dak didn't been. I don't want to misquote it, but I could have sworn he been an All Pro before. You know, I could have
Yeah,
sworn, like, yeah, Dak has been a top 10 quarterback in the league before too. Like,
maybe that was a bad example, bro. But
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying. Yeah, man.
I can't really argue what you're saying. So I'm gonna ask you this: why them folks paying this man all his money then?
That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question, bro. We don't know, man. And Kirk don't give a damn, bro. I wouldn't give a damn either if I was Kirk. You know, just keep letting it pile up, man. What 50 say? They hate. Just keep letting the money pile up, man. Keep letting the money pile up, man. So the money piling up, but you gonna get what you gonna get with Kirk, bro. Like, for the Raiders, from the standpoint of
What's
this, I will say this: that it's a good pickup for him. It's a nice pickup. Now I'm not knocking it. It's a good pickup for him
yeah,
for the fact that he's a real good number 2 at this point in his career, a bridge borderline starter, and he definitely can help usher in the new quarterback who they plan on drafting #1, Mendoza. He can be a perfect mentor for the dude, bro. So for $20 million, fully guaranteed, it's not a bad investment. It's not. You know, it really ain't. You know, at the end of the day, that's what they said. It's basically a 1 year, fully guaranteed $20 million
yeah,
contract. But it's not bad, bro. For that standpoint, you know, they didn't have no other quarterback besides Aiden O'Connell on their roster. So for Mendoza to have a veteran, everybody know you need that veteran quarterback to help, you know what I'm saying, just break you in, man. And he got experience, and the head coach they just had, Clint Kubiak system. He coached with him when they was in Minnesota. So he's familiar with the system. And it's great from that standpoint. It's great. It'd be great to help Mendoza get over those trials and tribulations as a rookie and the quarterback. I mean, in the NFL, it's gonna be tough. So for him, from that standpoint, it's great. They got similar styles. They play kind of the similar way. Mendoza more athletic for sure, but they play the same kind of way. So it's great from that standpoint. But we talking about, you asked me a question about this contract thing, and hell no, he don't deserve it. No, he don't. But it's good, bro. It's a good, nice pickup for the Raiders. They needed a number 2. He is an upgrade over Geno. True enough. If anything, Mendoza say he don't get the learning curve just as quick, they can throw him in for 3-4 games until old buddy get up to speed. Mendoza get up to speed, and it can go from there. And maybe, like you say, he keep doing his thing. He be with him for another year, and it'd be the same thing, bro. You know, he a good number two. He'll be one of the best backups quarterbacks in the league, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I ain't knocking it from that standpoint, but from the contracts that he got, come on, man, like hell nah, man. Like nah, man. But you know, I ain't man. It is what it is, bro. Like Kirk cut the check, man. They cut the check for him. And if people keep signing him, so it don't matter what we say. If people keep giving him the money, then he gonna figure it out. Either way it go, bro. Is he gonna get a playoff win? He gonna win your Super Bowl? No, no. Is he gonna be a top 10 quarterback? No. Is he gonna be an All Pro? No. Is he gonna lead the league in passing? No. And then we gonna keep saying like that? No. But is he gonna be a valuable backup quarterback? Yes. Is he gonna be a good mentor to Mendoza? Yes. Is he gonna help, you know what I'm saying, help the head coach bring in his offensive system and implement it and you know, carry on from there? Yeah. So you got a lot of no's and got a lot of yeses. But it depends on what you're looking for in this contract. And I know the Raiders ain't looking for them to win no damn Super Bowl with no Kirk Cousins, bro. And be an all pro and then like that. So if that's what they're looking for, then a value, you know, is what I say is legit. But if they're looking for from a standpoint for him to be a mentor for Mendoza, to help the head coach with his system and stuff like that, then they did the right thing.
Oh, good. Let's get to this next one, man. Should the Cleveland trade Myles Garrett, bro? And me personally, I think they should. I see your face, but me personally, I think they should, bro. If they really real deal want to be good in the future and actually build a team that's going to be able to compete in the NFC, that's what they're gonna have to do, bro. Like, and you get a king's ransom back from. I ain't saying just give them away for peanuts, but answering the question, they should trade him, bro. Because at this point, how many games they won last year? 5,
I think
4?
like 5, like 5 games.
So they won 5 games. Wasn't nowhere close to being in the playoffs. And Myles Garrett did what? Like what actually did Myles Garrett do last season?
Broke the sack record.
Okay, he broke the sack record, and that ain't what that equate to? Nothing. And bruh is going with Myles Garrett is finna hit 30, 31, 30.
He 30
like,
already?
At this point, I think he's the 29, finna be 30. But
okay.
At this point, bro, he's 29, right?
Yeah. More than likely, yeah, he's like 29.
So what I'm saying is this. If you can get 2 first-round draft picks for this year, get a second or another first for next year, them 3 starters. Most people projected to go in the first round normally end up being 2 to 3 year starter in the NFL.
Yeah.
So with everything that's going on with Cleveland, bro, and them actually trying to ride the momentum of what Shador did last year, I just feel like, me personally, it'll be a good thing to trade him. It wouldn't be nothing malicious, nothing bad. And the signs point to look like they want to trade him by some of the contract language that they just changed. But like I said, based on the topic, I think they should trade him to make their team. I think it'll make their team better with those draft picks. What you think about that?
Man, man, I don't know. I mean, normally I would say no. I probably would have said no. But Ben, we talking about the Cleveland Browns. Exactly. Yeah, bro. If we talking about the Cleveland Browns, I would have to say, yeah, I don't know after this season. a win. If this is a question that applies for this season or next season.
For this going into this new season, like it won't be no point. Me personally, to wait. I think they should pull the trigger now. You got a lot of teams. You got a team like Cowboys got 2 first-round draft picks, and they they would be willing to give up their draft pick for next year. So
yeah, everybody and their mama would
to
be
me,
lined up to get Myles Garrett for sure.
and then it's a win-win for everybody. Because like I said, if you just speaking, we just gonna talk about these boys over here. We got 2 first-round draft picks, and we willing to give up the next year first-round draft pick, and we would still be good as far as the draft this year.
Right.
Like, and for them, they can fill so many holes. They need they looking for a tight end right now. They can draft another defensive end, like, and they will have another draft pick going into next year. And then on top of that, they still got their first-round draft pick. Like, to me, the signs all point up for them to pull the trigger.
They got 2 first-round picks too already. The Browns.
That's crazy. So we talking about, like,
they got that. They got that from the Travis Hunt.
Yeah. So we talking about real deal, bro, solidifying yourself for the next 4 or 5 years. And the new game is to trade away vets, starters, get rookies in place, and ride that 5-year contract out.
Yeah.
So think about at this point. You have 4 first-round draft picks that you paying them on a rookie salary for the next 5 years. Come on, bro. You can't. To me, this is an opportunity to put yourself, like, in a different light right now, especially with all, like I said, with all the momentum we should do.
Yeah. I think was to do it, I would wait. If I was Cleveland, I would let the season back, and then I would see what I can do next year. Because next year draft is going to be unbelievable, rich with talent. Unbelievable. You can get whatever you want. Star quarterback, receiver, running back, defense, whatever you want. That's the draft to do to pull that trigger on. If you was going to do it, you got 2 first-round picks already for this season. This is me speaking from if I was Cleveland. Let's just see how this play out. We got 2 first-round picks in a weak draft. See what we can come up with. Realistically, we know it ain't gonna be much. So let's ride it out. Let's see what it do. They reconstruct his contract to where they can make this happen, because this has been a topic. And I do it different. So if they was gonna really do that and really pursue that,
turn to a robot
next. Close. I'm back good.
Yeah,
Let me know
I'm
I'm
waiting
good.
on it to settle a little bit. Still kind of blurry a little bit. Yeah, you moving clear now. You're still blurry, but it's all good.
Yeah, so if I was Cleveland and I was the GM, I'll let this year play out and I'll do what you just said for next year. Because next year, like you say, give me 2 first-round picks, a second, and maybe a player, and then let me see what I can do. By that time, their quarterback situation will be a lot more clear. It won't be a debate of Deshaun Watson, Shador, or whoever in that quarterback room, because if I fails, hey, I got these. I'm loaded with 2 first-round picks. I got this mega quarterback class coming in, and I can go give me an Arch Manning or whoever I want to get, Go give me one of them receivers, and then we can go from there, bro. We try to build it up from there. But I let this season ride out, bro. And then I wait next year to do that with Myles Garrett.
Cool. With that being said, you bring up these quarterbacks, man. We got Shador. I don't even say versus, but who should be the starter, man? Like, me personally, I like what Shador did. Ain't no knock against him. He only gonna get better at this point, but you paying Deshaun too much money, bro. Like, this ain't no Kirk Cousins situation, bro, when you pay Kirk Cousins and then you draft somebody. Like, this situation is kind of different. They didn't put too much money into Deshaun, bro, from the simple fact that they just pretty much just gave the keys to the as far as money. They paid Deshaun so much freaking money, bro, to where it ain't no way you're going to get return on your investment, bro. But at the same time, you have to, like, start him going into the season. Like, you have to, bro. Me personally, that's just too much money to go into the season with a healthy quarterback and not even let them start. Like, I ain't talking about go fight for the job. You paying him too much money for him to be sitting on the bench and not doing nothing. What? We supposed to make $46 million this year? Somewhere in those lines. Like, that's crazy to be paying somebody like that much money not to be a starter. So, yeah, with that being said, man, I like everything what Shador did. I think his upside is really, really high. He ain't gonna do nothing to get better. I would hate to do this to him with him fighting for the job the whole season and then going and then winning it and then coming down the stretch and dealing with all the things he's dealing with and knowing that he's going into a better situation for us to do season, but it's not enough for me to pay Deshaun $40+ million and not let him be the starter. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. What you got on that, Mike?
Well, I feel you. I feel you from that standpoint, but man, from what we seen from D. Watson, man, these last couple years is despicable, bro. Is
despicable.
It's crazy, bro. Like, dude is a shell of himself, bro. Very much so. And on top of that, he coming off a major injury, bro. I, for one, I hate to see the downfall of Deshaun Watson. I love Deshaun Watson when he was with the Texans. Loved him when he was with Clemson, even though he was a thorn in our ass. But, man, it is what it is, man. Like, we seen what Watson did when he produced on the field, and it wasn't nothing, bro. And the off-field stuff that overcame him, bro. It's a mental thing, bro. To a point where his mental took over his talent thing, bro. It took over him talent-wise and made him a shell of himself, bro. He didn't prove nothing else than that. Nothing else to that. So we got Shador, like you said, bro. It is what it is with Shador. He got major upside. I feel like you can build more with Shador than Deshaun. He got the worst contract, they gave Deshaun White. It's gonna go down as the worst contract in NFL history for sure. Worst contract ever, bro. No doubt about it. You can't right the wrong. You can't, bro, because it's not gonna happen, bro. Deshaun Watson is a shell of himself, bro. He's not gonna do it, bro. So with that being said, man, I gotta give it to Shador, man. Perfect timing, man. I gotta give it to Shador, man. Perfect timing. Shador, man. Shador got a lot of upside, bro. He put some more weapons behind him. See more he can do. We got a new coach in Ty Monken. He like that. Ty Monken like the air that he's he's a huge fan of Shador. So he's looking to definitely put Shador in place, bro. So the head coach, he already got a card in his pocket by having Ty Monken on his side. Deshaun Watson is a relative unknown to the Ty Monken. He's basically the GM, not the GM, the president has him. That's something that the president, the owner, that's something that he wanted to work, and he ain't gonna work. That's why he a president, and that's why he in what he in, bro. Because look where they at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell would have gave Deshaun Watson that kind of contract, bro? Nobody but them, bro. Nobody else gonna get him that contract but the Cleveland Browns, and that's why the Cleveland Browns were forever.
They swooped in and gave him that money.
Yeah,
like, when nobody know what close to that number, and they made a phone call and was like, you know what, bro, we're gonna give you about $75 million more than anybody.
Yeah, because he was about to be Atlanta Falcons. He was about to be Atlanta Falcons. He was going to the Atlanta Falcons, bro. It was already said, and they weren't finna give them dude not even half of that. And of course he went with the money. Deshaun Watson, he supposed to win with the money. That's on the Browns. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, yeah, he finessed them, bro. He finessed them dudes, bro. He finessed them dudes.
Nah, they finessed. No, that man, they finessed themselves.
Yeah, they finessed themselves. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, they finessed themselves, bro.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right, bro. You're absolutely right. Let me rephrase that. They finessed themselves, bro. They sat on the cactus and tried to make it seem like it was a rose, bro. And it's just like, yeah, bro. It's over with, bro. Like, Watson, you know, is gonna be a big time what if, you know, coming in. He still can have a shot to compete. You know, and he deserves a shot to compete. Now, I'm not saying that he don't deserve a shot to compete, but I'm gonna have to go with Shador.
So hold on. Let me ask you this question then. Since you just said that, you say he deserves a shot. You don't think he deserves that. So you don't think fully healthy he's better than Shador? And I know you say he'll shell himself, and you're not wrong about that because he's played bad. He played bad, but
for like 2-3 years though. And we ain't talking about no 1 year type thing now. Yeah, for the past 2-3 years, man.
He was playing good the year before when he got hurt. He was playing decent. He looked like a game manager, but he was playing decent. So
and Shador them show flashes too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's more about Deshaun than it is about Shador. I just don't see how you can pay him that much money, bro. And for the first time in a long time, for him to be fully healthy and not try to see at least, like, was it the right choice to even pay him all that money in the first place? Like, I just feel like you gotta see it. I just feel like you got to see, bro. It ain't no way, like you said, they pay this man this much money, bro. I just couldn't do it.
I understand that, but if he gonna come on the field and do what he been doing the last 2 years, bro, 2.5 years, whatever.
Yeah. Now, if he gonna come out and do that, you know what I'm saying? We got the ejected button, bro. We can easily eject it. I'm just talking about going into the season. Like, don't get me wrong, Shador, his upside is high, but it's not like he was playing like just out of his mind or anything like that.
Yeah, that's like,
and then with this, another thing I'm looking at too is like this Deshaun last shot, so we don't know what you know what I'm saying. When you're back against the wall, bro, like we don't know. Like a lot of good things to come out of that. If his wife back against the wall, because we already know, bro. If he don't show nothing, he cooked. He done. Ain't nobody's gonna touch him with a 10-foot pole as far as coming to their team and being a starter. So what I'm saying is, I just see so much upside as far as this season. You know, him getting paid all this money, and on top of him getting paid all this money, his arrow is only pointing up. Like he can't. just we talking about his career, he couldn't play bad if he wanted to. Because if he played bad, he could. So I'm just looking at it from a different couple of angles. I can't. It's more than money. Because if we were just talking about just starting straight up, then I'm starting Shador. Like Shador making $2 million. Like that's pocket change when you talk about NFL numbers. But when you're talking about paying somebody $40 million plus, I can't justify me not trying to see what I got. You know, it's like if you went and bought a $40 million house and never stayed in it, like you got to go in and sleep, and you got to go in the house and see what's up with it at least. And I'm just looking at it from the standpoint that they actually need to go and they just need to see what's up with it, man. It could turn out to be something good.
It would be an amazing story, bro. But I don't see the book. I don't see the book. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Yeah. With that being said, man, we're gonna segue into this next one, man. We got this guy right here. I'm gonna say this guy right here. Because this man be tripping. Did the Eagles try to get rid of A.J. Brown, man?
Oh,
should they try to get rid of him, Mike?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think, man, A.J. Brown is a very talented receiver. When he on his game, top 10 for sure. Possibly, you know, higher ranked than that. But from the problems what he come with, the baggage he come with and stuff, and I think he ran his course with him, man. I think he ran it raggedy. He ran them raggedy. They got a ring out of it. They got a ring out of it. They got a ring out of it. They got production from him. But I just think the risk is more than the reward now at this point. So definitely, bro. I really think they need to go and get off there because this can be something, a cloud can be over y'all. It been over them for a season now. But if they keep carrying it on, we seen what it did to them last year, bro. Even though they had success, that always was over their head, bro. And it kind of tainted their season, bro. It tainted their season. They got too much talent on their team. It can be a thing, bro, where they keep leading. It can fracture the locker room, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got players on this side, you got players on that. You don't want that, bro. As a coach, GM, you don't want that. So it's best to get rid of him now, bro, while he still got the value that he can before something else happens. And then his value go down some more, bro. Yeah. So this the perfect time, bro. You know, and they been in talks already. I just seen the Rams was in talk with them, or talking about giving up Devontae Adams for him, which I thought would have been exceptional on both sides if that would have happened. I think that would have been a win-win. But we know he been linked to the Patriots, been linked to Buffalo, been linked to other players as well. I mean, teams as well. The Ravens. He been linked to a couple of teams, bro. But they need to go and pull the trigger now, man. Because if they don't, this could possibly blow up in their face, and it's gonna get ugly before it get pretty, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm with you on that. It's an unfortunate situation. He pretty much did it to himself. I don't understand. Like you said, you coming off a Super Bowl, you got paid your money. At this point, it's 100% distraction. Like you said, they will be doing themselves a disservice if they don't get rid of him now while the value is still there. Like it makes no sense to go into the season with him being on the team. Getting rid of him before the off season even start would be a breath of fresh air for Philly, for them to start on their new journey, and just to have positive energy moving forward. Because he just distraction, man. I just don't see what he get out of it. And then he driving catches in the playoffs and stuff, bro, that could possibly push them forward to win the game and make it to the next round. It's like once he dropped those catches, bro, I was just like, yeah, he got to go. Like before then, I felt like maybe they could salvage something, but for you to be running your mouth like that, and then in the playoffs, you drop pivotal passes. Like we talking about that pass that would have put y'all in position to win. So seeing that, man, that's when I knew it was over for them. And like you said, if they don't get rid of him now, it's gonna tank their whole team, man. Because I just think people around the locker room is just pretty much tired of him. It's like extra energy you gotta waste to play nice with him when he's pretty much have the energy of a solo act. And you know, football is the ultimate team sport.
It sucks the team life out of the team, bro. It sucks the life out of the team,
like
bro.
That solo act, yeah, that's one thing in the league, bro. Like that solo act stuff don't work in the NFL. It's cool in the NBA because it's pretty much an individual game. You need team play to beat other good teams, but in the NBA, one player you can run a one-man show and be dominant. But in the league, bro, it's a well-oiled machine, man. You need everybody on the same page, and obviously he's not on the same page. He hasn't been on the same page since maybe week 6.
First season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We got
let
one
me
more
ask
for
you,
y'all.
Let me ask you a question right there before you change it, man.
Go
like,
ahead.
If you had to, I pretty know where you're gonna go with this, but being that they had the discussion with the Devontae Adams for AJ Brown trade, do you think that would have been a legit trade for each side, or who you think would have won on that side, and would you think who would thrive the most?
It's unfortunately for me to say what I'm about to say, but I just think for real, bro, because it's like these dudes, man, they got real character flaws, man. If that dude was to get traded, then bro, man, he gonna respect Matthew Stafford, bro, like he's daddy, like that's his daddy or something, bro. And like I said, you know what I'm saying with what I'm saying, bro. You only doing that because this man, you know what I'm saying? And so it's to me it'll work out for the Rams from the standpoint of you getting a better player at this point. Now I wouldn't say overall, but at this point of both these guys' career, it's just it would the upside to what they'll be doing. He gonna get over there and get right. Like it's to me, it's more of who he's dealing with, bro. Man, he goes somewhere, bro. Man, you think Matthew Stafford is gonna be going back and forth with him? You think you think he gonna get out of line with them folks? Nah, bro. Nah. And Adams, at this point, he has a real deal hamstring problem. Like he was dealing with that. He been dealing with the hamstring thing since he's with the Jets. So you pretty much getting an injured player. You know.
Where would you like to see AJ Brown land in?
To be honest, bro, that playoff shit, I really don't care where he go. You know what I'm saying? Like to just hear me out, bro. To talk all the noise that he talked, bro. Get in the playoffs, and you running a post in the middle, bro. Ball hit your hands. This play essentially sends y'all to the next round. The ball hit your hands, bro. And then it happened twice. It happened twice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, you can't talk like how he was talking, bro. he was talking too greasy to be in a position to where you can be like, see, I'm that dude, and you drop the ball, bro. Nah, man. At this point, he can help a team that's got a veteran quarterback that ain't gonna take none. But like I said, I just only think he doing that because it's Jalen, bro. Like, if he go to Matthew Stafford, bro, that man ain't finna say nothing. That man can go 3 games not catch no pass. As soon as he already know dealing with Matthew Stafford, he gonna get canned. So if we just going strictly out talent, I think he'll help them out tremendously. But I can see a perfect fit to me would be him going to Kansas City from the standpoint of he's pretty much everything they need. Like in that system, bro, if you get open, you're gonna get the ball. It ain't really a pecking order. It's really not no, we running this offense to pull the safety to the left, so the wide route can be open. No, it's if you get open in that system, you're gonna get the ball. So yeah, with that being said, the playoff thing, like the noise talking, I wasn't really tripping on that too hard. Don't get me wrong, it was detrimental to the team, but I'm looking like this. Prove yourself. You finna be in the playoff, my boy. So we gonna see, you was doing all that capping. We finna see what's up. And to get in the playoffs, bro, and drop the ball and then act like, and then he didn't even talk to the media and nothing, bro. It is what it is, man. Well, with that, man, being said, I want to move to the last topic. Oh, buddy. Puka Nacua goes to rehab. I just feel like, man, bro was pretty much wild, man. Like, he was wild. I think to me personally, just looking at everything, I think all this stuff that he's going through right now, bro, it stems from when I think his fiance either cheated on him or something like that, was pregnant by somebody else. Ever since that happened, bro, it's pretty much been downhill for him. And for him to recognize that he got some stuff going on, bro, and he just been intoxicated, drunk out in public, like saying the wrong things about people on podcasts. It's like at this point, he's too good to be doing the things that he's doing right now. And I just think everything stemmed from that previous situation, man. Because if you look at it from that point on, everything has just been a downhill spiral for him. Can't do him hope for the best for him, man. Hope he get everything straightened out. I don't necessarily think I don't think he no bad dude from some of the stories I see or other players talk about him in the league. I just think he just caught up in the mix right now. At this point he's super famous. He's balling out of his mind, and on top of that, mixed with the personal stuff, that raises the ego to another level. There's a lot going on for him right now, man. I just hope he get all the help that he's seeking. What you got on the situation, Mark?
Man, I think it'd be more good for him, from a mental standpoint. Get his mind right. I gotta give dude a lot of credit, man, because he went from a relative unknown from BYU, 5th round pick, to ascend it to one of the best receivers in the game we have right now. So
top 3.
Yeah, for sure. So that alone, man, shows what kind of player, what kind of commitment, what kind of dedication he got to the NFL, to the game. The off the field stuff, I don't think it is bad as everybody else think it is. I know he had a couple of slipped up and had a couple of mistakes. dude's still very young. You know, it's unfortunate in this day and time. Like we were talking about earlier, how things get magnified, bro. You gotta once you get a household name, and you know you gotta conduct yourself in the right way, man. Certain environments, certain ways, man. And he slipped up on a couple occasions, but I don't really fault the dude, man. I know he said the thing he said about the Jews, I think, something like that. Uh,
Yeah.
he had a couple things he had to say. Now his brother that's who supposed to went to rehab with his ass. That's who supposed to went to rehab. He the one supposed to went to rehab, bro. Like for sure. Like I think it's more on his brother.
Influence.
Yeah, his brother is the one, bro. Like this dude ain't really did too much, nothing bad from what his brother did. His brother done broken the cars, punched people out, he done done all
Yeah, I
kind
see.
of stuff, bro.
Bro.
Like yeah, bro. Like that's now he wild, bro. You know, for
Is
him
it
at
the
his
money?
age,
You think it's the money?
I don't know what the hell it is, man. Sometimes people just got it in them, bro. He just got it in them like that, man. Some people just wild, man. You know, some people, a lot of people facing a lot of demons these days, man, and like they let the demon win, bro. So
Well, you just set them off.
nah, for sure. So it's just one of those instances, man. Like I'm a big fan of Puka Nakua. I think he'll turn it around from off the field. I know it don't affect this game on the field. I feel like when he go through whatever the deal is, he go through off the field. It ain't affect him on the field. So with that being said, he going by the right steps and what he need to do off the field to correct that. So the first thing about admitting that you got a problem is admitting that you got a problem, bro. So he doing the right thing, bro. And I salute him, bro, and I commend him. And I hope he take care of everything because he's a great player, man. And he's definitely what the game needs. He's very valuable to his team. And he's one of the best in the game, man. And I hope the best for Puka.
For sure, for sure. With that being said, we about to wrap this thing up. At the end of every show, we do a segment called "Get It Off Your Chest." It ain't necessarily got to be nothing bad. I'm gonna start with you, Mike. Man, what you got?
Man, I wanna first off, I wanna congratulate the UCLA women's basketball team for capturing their first championship in school history,
Yeah, they
man.
smashed them girls.
They smashed them, man. Even though I was going with South Carolina, I'm a huge fan of
Yeah,
Dawn Staley. Love her work, love what she do. But I want to get out my chest, man, the Gino and Don Staley them situation, man. Um, man, man, and it's crazy, bro, because Gino, man, is one of the GOATs, one of the greatest coaches of all time in college women's history. But I lost a lot of respect for dude, man, for what he did, bro. With him and
for
Don
sure.
Staley, if you don't know, they had a verbal altercation at the end of the game. Well, some words were said. He didn't like a lot of things that Don Staley did, whatever the case might be. I felt like he just being a sore ass loser, bro. And Gino out of line, man. He apologized. He did come out with an apology, but only apology. He apologized to his school for his actions. Uh, he should first and foremost apologize to Don Staley, no matter how you feel about that person, bro, because it was just a bad look, bro. And it made it even more of a look, man, because you're a man and it's a black woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have got out of character like that, no matter what it was, bro. Uh, Professionalism and sportsmanship in this game is very key in this game, bro. Whether you win or lose, you one of the winningest coaches of all time, bro. You got plenty wins. You're gonna go down as a Hall of Famer, and so is Don Staley, bro. So you can't hate what Don Staley doing, man. She uh is one of the best in the game, bro. She deserved way more than that, bro. And that was just a sucker move, bro. It was a sucker move, bro. Uh, like I said, he was a sore loser, bro. Yeah, they snapped out 54 game winning streak. beat y'all. You didn't expect to lose, but you lost, bro. Not only did you lose, you got your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? You got whipped. So it is what it is, bro. Y'all lost, bro. And you shouldn't have took that out on Dunn Staley, bro, at the end of the game, bro. And if I was them, I'd demand a apology, bro. You apologize to your school, but where's the apology to Dunn Staley, bro? That's all I'm saying. Gino, you out of line, bro. You had time to calm down, and you still ain't correct that mistake. And I lost a lot of respect for bro, because I had a lot of respect for dude, but I really didn't like the way he handled the situation, bro. And it's unfortunate.
So, me, I ain't got nothing too crazy to say. I just want to give a big shout out to, Deontay Wilder. Always represent the state of Alabama. Salute to
Straight
him.
up.
I'm happy that he won. Speedy recovery. Really can't wait to see him back in the ring against them two guys you mentioned earlier in the show. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Today was a good day, man. Went to church, everything turned out good with that, man. Happy Resurrection Day to all the people out there. That's pretty much it, man. We're going to keep it pushing. We're going to catch y'all on the next.
Straight up.